Alright guys, today, I want to make a video, but I'm running out of ideas. So I'm just going to talk to you guys while I eat dinner. As you can see, I just have some Arby's curly fries, 2 chicken tenders, brought to you by Tyson. And I mixed a little bit of ketchup and sriracha sauce. And I have a Diet Coke, or Coke Zero. So guys, what the fuck's up? Oh, anyway. I kind of, overcooked the fries a little bit. That's okay. Because the really curly ones are just right. But anyway, so while I'm eating dinner, I decided best thing to talk about would be death. Mm. Mm. So, some weird burps right there. I just like exhale. That's how my burps work. They're just like, ooh. It's like a vibrating ghost moan. Um, but yeah. So, death is scary for a lot of people. A lot of people are like, hey man, I hate death, bro. Or the thought of death. Because, like, I want to live forever. You know? I don't want all this to just be for nothing. You know? A lot of people are scared of death. Like, the pain of it. Like, yo, man, it's gonna hurt so bad. You know? I don't want it to hurt. I just want to go peacefully in my sleep. But, you know, I think there's a deeper fear than just the pain of it, because, like, stubbing your toe hurts really fucking bad. But people don't fear stubbing their toe as much as they fear death. So it makes me feel like it's definitely more of a psychological fear. Like, you know, I think that, like, you shouldn't worry about death at all, though. One, you're never gonna experience it. You know? Like, you'll get right up to that point. But as far as death goes, you're never gonna, like, actually experience death. death is like non-experience, you know? And if you do experience it, then like, it's not really all that much like death, is it? You know, if there's an afterlife, death, you know, doesn't really exist, does it? So either way, you're never gonna experience death. So why even think about it? You know? How do you get another Coke? So like, yeah. A lot of times, I think about death just to make me feel better. You know? Like sometimes, things are really bad. And I'm like, things are never gonna get better. So I'm like, at least I get to die at some point. This like sounds really depressing, but it helps with depression sometimes. It's like, man, life can never be too bad because it ends at some point. You know? Let me see how these chicken tenders taste. Mmm. It was like because of death. And how death is. You shouldn't and really don't have to fear death. Because of death, you really shouldn't have to fear life either. So death's kind of a good thing. You know? It's like, if you went to the park and you were having a great time at the park and your mom said, you know, because she took you to the park, she was like, hey look, at some time we're gonna leave the park, you know, but you're never gonna know when that time is, and also you'll never really know what it's like to leave the park, because when we leave the park you'll be asleep or whatever. Would you care about when you leave the park? No, you'd be like, oh, that's a non-issue. technically you're saying that nothing's gonna happen ever, except me being at the park. So all I should really focus on is being at the park, right? That's how I feel. But then, like, let's say you went to the park and you hated the park, and someone was like, you know, your mom said the same thing. You know, um, at some point you're gonna leave the park, but we don't know when it is. But you won't experience leaving the park because you'll be asleep or whatever. But you won't be at the park anymore. You'd be like, well, at least I don't have to be at the fucking park forever. You know? But I think any normal person, you know, doesn't think just one way or the other. I think they have both times where they wish they were dead, and both in the other time where, you know, they don't want to die. So, either way, if you look at the park scenario, it's nothing you should be afraid of. At least that's how I feel. That being said, all about death being a non-issue and it also helping you feel better when you're sad, I still think that that's the extent at which it should go. I don't think that you should kill yourself to get out of being sad because, you know, some days in the park it's rainy as shit and some days it's sunny and really nice out. So for you to not experience those good days because something happened to you or because you just never will for whatever reason is one thing, but for you to deny yourself the possibility of having those days and make it your choice that you're not having a good time in the future, you know, the possibility of that, the decision is just too heavy and too you know, it doesn't consistently pay off enough for people to be confident about something like that. So, alright. Guess that's me eating dinner and talking about death. My dinner is completed, and this is Bipolar Dude. As always, whatever you do, just don't kill yourself. See y'all guys later.